What I think about Pap and Remy, I think that is very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? Because I like them too. Very unfortunate, but you know, we don't be knowing what folk be going through behind closed doors, so we don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that one time, but I don't know what really happened.
This tea is hot and full of drama, so get ready for that. Kirk Frost chose to enter the online debate as soon as Remy Ma caused a stir by accusing Papoose of cheating on her with boxing star Clarissa Shields. He really went out of his way to support Papoose for keeping his cool while Remy was out here dirtying him with other rappers, and boy, did he not hold back. However, Kirk didn't stop there. Instead, he hauled Remy and labeled her toxic for trying to look innocent when even though she is guilty of all the crimes she is accusing Papoose of, I knew she was the one who made up the slander. I'm going to catch up with those of you who might have missed this tasty rumor, so please sit down. Remy Ma and Papoose were said to have split up last year. It was discovered a few weeks later that Remy was having an affair with Easy the Block Captain, an underground battle rapper who was friends with Papoose. But that wasn't the only male Remy was seeing. It was discovered a few months later that she was seeing other men. But Remy couldn't stand it any longer when Papoose eventually decided to have a new girlfriend. She made the shocking revelation a few days earlier that Papoose had cheated on her with Clarissa Shields. While Remy was out here cheating, bad news now, another rapper said nothing. Like a true guy, he accepted the loss and continued to move things along. Remy claimed that Clarissa wasn't the only one Papoose was interfering with by sharing a screenshot of their private chat. She claimed that while lying at my residence and chatting with Clarissa Shields on the phone, Papoose fell asleep. Refuses to leave. The moment she heard my voice, this girl, who is supposedly a world champion boxer, hung up. You're not alone now that I've told you everything. Remy Ma is a tough cookie. As you are already aware, she has been intimidating people for years and has no trouble doing so. But believe me, it didn't take long for Clarissa Shields to step in and give her a reprimand because she's choosing a fight with someone much tougher than herself this time. How can a lady with 2 boyfriends get furious with a man who has a girlfriend? Clarissa Shields asked, clapping back at Remy like a pro. If I'm not the only one, why the hell are you tagging me alone? She asked Remy, not finished either. I can't believe a 45-year-old woman is crashing out like this clown, Clarissa tweeted, taking the feud from Instagram and taking it directly to Twitter. By sending me a fake SNS, you are behaving strangely. You can bully me, but I'm not a bee. You're making a fool of yourself, and you're upset and bitter. Put an end to it. Remy could see she wasn't holding back. She responded by stating, I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and I'll just say this, you're not aging like wine, honey. Then, in a cutesy move, she instructed Clarissa to ask her boyfriend to give her some presents and flowers. He was with his lady this week, so he didn't even answer his phone. But wait, after months of silence, he finally spoke up. Sad to say, Remy Ma is a narcissist who chose to cheat repeatedly now that I've moved on, he posted on the internet. Filed several divorce requests, but rather than handle this like an adult, she would want to influence Chase on social media. Papoose sent a photo of Remy cuddling up to Ease, the block captain, near the Christmas tree last Christmas while I was at home with my daughter. He said, this is where Remy was now that I've moved on. She's mad and making up lies, and then he really went in saying I told her we could divorce like this. I remained silent because I didn't want to post this on social media, and our 6-year-old daughter had to go to school. Fans swarmed the internet when Remy chose to criticize Papoose for moving on with his new girlfriend. They accused Remy of being poisonous and claimed that Papoose wasn't deserving of any of the trouble she was causing him. I won't lie and claim that I didn't knock this chump out, so she declines. She continued to message me, begging me to lie about the knockout. But so what? Everyone saw him in the fetal position the last time I saw him, and he didn't return a single punch. When Kirk Frost arrived on the scene, the situation could hardly get any messier. He confronted Remy Ma for trying to play the innocent card when he knew she was guilty of all the things she was accusing Papo of, in addition to demonstrating his unshakable love and support for Papoose.
So many women in here, and the women always talking bad about the guys. And then it's none of my business, but I get talked about all the time. And I'm just saying, if he went and visit, and his reward to me is bad, but this ain't my business, but I feel like, God damn, bro, I feel bad for him. Put it this way, if I was in your shoes, they would say, Kirk, you deserve that shit. They would talk shit about me, and you know what? Dude, I love the fact they love you. They love you, bro, because you did what a lot of people wouldn't do. Seriously, love you that. You got a lot of respect to the streets. I'm keeping it on it. Women, y'all have showed y'all in a very bad way. Okay, well, at least the women too. That's what I'm saying. Because y'all always
social media, the women are riding with Papoose.
But even when I say shooter was off for 12 that's a lie. They still be like, but you wrong. I thought my relationship was wrong.
That was not.
It was not the right move. She wouldn't be getting as much flack for depicting Remy as a woman if the genders were reversed and Papoose was the poisoned one. However, I'll be honest and say that I somewhat concur with Kirk on this point. Baby, if you follow Remy's example, this whole situation would be really complex. Messier, but hold on, there were other voices beyond Kirk Frost. Let's listen to what Lil Scrappy had to say about all of this controversy, since he doesn't hold back when he speaks, as you are all aware.
Pap and Remy, I think that is very unfortunate, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I like them too. Very unfortunate, but you know, we don't be knowing what folk be going through behind closed doors, so we don't know what really happened. I remember I spoke on that one time, but I don't know what really happened, you know what I'm saying? What made everybody move the way they were moving, but I know know about it, man. Like, shit's crazy. I know about this marriage shit is hard. But I know one thing, like that, you gotta have the right person. If you have the right person, it won't be so hard. It'll be like living life. Regular ups and downs. But you get with somebody that ain't right, but that shit's gonna tear your up. You gonna wish you ain't never did that shit. You probably, if you ain't strong enough, you probably ain't gonna never do it again. But I'm gonna do it again one day. I ain't doing no court.
Given how dramatically Papoose and Remy Ma's relationship ended, it is clear that this divorce needs to happen as quickly as possible. If I'm being completely honest, I have to state that Remy is primarily to blame for this. Remy let her emotions run wild and admitted that she couldn't stand to see Papoose with another lady, even though he handled the situation in a gentlemanly manner. The connection between him and Clarissa Shields, given that this marriage has clearly failed and that marriages only endure when both partners are ready to do so, we can only hope that Remy will sign the divorce papers and let Papoose move on and live his life. Fans said that Remy Ma was a resentful woman who let Papoose move on after humiliating him in public, and now he's wrong since Kirk Frost chastised her for trying to look innocent. In order to obtain a fresh woman, Papoose increased proximity to the world champion following her public infidelity with the battle rapper has angered Remy Ma. Being joyful after a divorce will always make some ex-partners unhappy. Remy Ma's behavior toward other girls when they are unable to have you is an excellent example of what happens when misery loves company. How do you all feel? Was Papoose treated fairly by Remy Ma, or is there more going on? The media is leaking this story because, come to think of it, Remy is out there accusing Papoose of cheating when she was doing the same thing herself. The actions of some people are unfair. In addition to leaving a remark below, please remember to watch this following video because there will be more tea in store for you.